Hello, friends. I'm here today to help those of you who are kitchen impaired, like I am. And I don't mean just not being able to cook, but actually being afraid of the kitchen, not liking to even go into the kitchen. I like to think of my kitchen as just like an extension of my living room and dining room because I find it so scary. So, whether you're young or old, man or woman, questioning, single, married, newly divorced like me, which is a whole other show in itself, I'm gonna walk you through how to make a meal that might last for 2 days. And it's called a low-carb crustless taco pie. I'm a huge fan of Uber Eats, but I need to give them a break every once in a while. So I'm gonna show you how this is done, how to get through it without too much anxiety. So the first thing you need to do is get your recipe ready. So I am a fan of Pinterest and I have my recipe ready. And don't stray from it. You know how you hear from other people, oh, you know, you can mix it up a little bit, put a little bit of this, you don't have to follow the measurements. It's a lie. If you are kitchen impaired, you need to follow that recipe. I'm talking study it every night for at least a week. Best thing to do is to read it before you go to bed. You need to look at it every morning. Put it in front of you when you're ready to go and follow it exactly. And then review. You measure, you review with the recipe to make sure that you have the correct amount. So no straying. So you get out all of your ingredients. For those of you that watch Real Housewives of New Jersey, you understand what I mean. So you get out your ingredients as much as you can get prepared, the better. I have all of my measuring cups. I have the ingredients for the food. And you're gonna wanna pour yourself 2 glasses of wine. Why 2? Because if something goes horribly wrong and there's some kind of an emergency or a fire, you don't wanna take the time to have to pour another glass. So just have 2 ready at all times, okay? Another thing I want to tell you, so you're seeing all these videos right now about, oh, this is such a great activity to bake with your children and cook with your children. Let them come in and help you with it. Absolutely not. If you are kitchen impaired, you need to do this alone. This is not meant for children. If you can get them out of the house, I highly suggest that, but this is not meant for children. There's going to be a lot of swear words. Okay, so I think we've got everything ready to go. So I'm going to refer to my recipe. Okay, 1 pound of ground beef, preferably grass-fed. I don't know what the hell that means, but I have ground beef. It's ground chuck. I don't know what that really means, but you're gonna take that out of there. Now, for those of you that don't like to touch meat, oh God, the smell. Just be very careful. And I'm going to put it in this skillet over here. Okay, so this is the cooking part. So throw it in there. Oh, I should also mention too, please, oh God, that was just a little bit of beef juice. Oh my God. Okay, it's all right. It's all right, I got this. Please also notice the attire. You should wear as few clothes as possible because when you start to get the stress and the anxiety, you're gonna be sweating like a whore in church. So just be sure to wear as little as possible, okay? So now we're gonna turn on the oven. Which one is it here? Okay, I'm gonna put that in there. I'm going to get a wooden thing here. And you should also check to see if it has any of those little pieces of paper on it because they don't cook up very well. And that's happened before. But this one, I was lucky I didn't. Now, for those of you who saw my Steak-'em post, I did happen to find in my cupboard down here this thing. So this is gonna prevent me from getting burned like last time. So I think we can put that, I usually start everything on high heat. Could be why I go wrong, but I'm not sure. Then in the meantime, you should empty your oven of whatever you have hidden in there. I'm not sure what you do with these, but they've just always been in there. And you're gonna, let's see, what is the 350? Okay, 350 start. Okay, so now we've got that heating up. And in the meantime, check again, 1 pound ground beef. Oh shit, it says taco seasoning. Do I put it in now? Wait. One thing you definitely, no, I do put that in after the taco seasoning. One thing you don't want to do is read all of these tips that are in the recipes on Pinterest. They'll just completely confuse you. They give you, oh, try this, try that. No, like I said, stick to the recipe. Don't stray. Okay, so while that's cooking, see, this is what gets scary because I get a little distracted. It calls for green onions, my taco pie, but I forgot green onions. So I'm going to use a regular onion. I'm gonna find that. Maybe there's some stuff on it. Oh, it was my last onion. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna chop this onion up. This is one of the hardest things for the kitchen impaired, is chopping an onion. Like when you get the ends off, that's fine, but then what do you do with this? All I could think of is Shrek. I'm like an onion. Lots of layers, like an onion. All right, so I don't know, maybe that's good enough. And then I think you would want to cut it like that, and then maybe like that, and like that. Okay, and it calls for, 3 green onions, thinly sliced. Well, I don't know what that means, so I don't know how to make that substitution. So I like a lot of onions. So look at that, look at that, look at that technique. Look at that technique, okay? So then just start hitting it. Just start hitting it like that. Okay, that's how it's done. Okay, see that? Nobody's gotten hurt. Okay, a little bit more because I like them. Oh! The meat. Oh shit. Okay, so now here we are at the meat. See, that's what the kitchen impaired. You've got to be careful about distractions. That onion took my full focus. Okay, so now we're mixing because you don't want any pink in it, I think. And oh, it's okay, it's okay. One of my spices fell off the back. It's all right, it's all right. Okay. All right, got that all there. I think we're good with that. Now the next part is to drain it and then put the taco seasoning in. All right, I didn't think this through, so how are we gonna drain this? I think, again, kitchen impaired people, you don't want to have to go into your cupboards too often. If your cupboards are like mine, you throw things in and close it quickly and hope for the best. So, okay, I'm going to use a colander because I don't know how to do that thing where you hold the lid over it and drain it. That's too complicated. So I'm just going to throw it in this colander. Here we go. Oh shit, it's heavy. Okay. All right, that was the hardest part, friends, because was using the oven. Or is that the stove? And then turn that off. All right, you're gonna shake your grease. This is so gross. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love meat. I'm not like a vegetarian or anything, but it just grosses me out to have to touch it or smell it and drain its juices. It's disgusting. Okay, so now wait, we have to go back to our recipe because it said, let's look at the pictures. When skillet is hot, add the ground beef. Yeah, we did that. Then drain and stir in the taco seasoning. So I think we put it back in here and we get the taco seasoning, Old El Paso. And I'm using hot and spicy because I like hot and spicy. And put this in here. Okay, and then you use this and you mix it around. See, I'm doing okay so far. I am starting to sweat. I'm starting to sweat a little bit, but it's okay. All right, so then they said to just put that aside. All right, back over here. Let's get a drink. All right, now, in a medium mixing bowl, oh, we gotta get back in the cover. Whisk together. Now, is this medium or is this medium? We're gonna use this one, I think. All right, give it a shot. Okay, so in that medium bowl, eggs. Now, eggs aren't as easy as some make it seem. Never really mastered the egg. And I think it's my fear of getting the egg, shit, on my hands. I don't understand. I've tried doing it on the counter. I've tried doing it on the side of the bowl. It's just never that easy. Oh, and it's on my fingers right now. Oh! Did you see that one? Oh, so I don't know how people do that. Because if you don't hit it hard enough, there's so much shell in there. So you might have to dig out the shell or just pass it off as onion or something. I can't get it all out. Oh. Okay, so we've got 4 eggs, heavy cream. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the heavy cream. How much heavy cream do we need? 2/3 grass-fed, my ass. Okay, so we open this. Isn't this always confusing how it says to open and then it points back there? Does that mean I open here? Since childhood, it's confused me. All right, so what did I say it was? You need your reading glasses too. You should always keep those handy. 2/3 cup. All right, I have a 2/3. I have a 2/3. We have a 2/3. Okay, there we go. Pour that right in there. Then we're gonna put the onions in. And I honestly don't know. I think you just scoop them up like that. Okay, try not to get that skin in there. All right, I think that's enough. Then I have to go back down here. Cheese. 3/4 cup cheese. Okay, that is one thing I say. You can never have too much cheese. So it says 3/4. I'm gonna do at least a cup. If you can get it all out. Don't worry about your mess. Because when you're kitchen impaired, you can't think of anything else but what you have going on in front of you. Okay. Salt. This does call for salt. 1/2 teaspoon. Well, how do you get it? You can't. where are the little things? This doesn't scoop up. All right, here's a half teaspoon. This one's a half. But, I mean, I can't do that. It's not gonna work. All right, well we're just gonna do this. Okay, and again, hope for the best with that, because I have no idea how much a half teaspoon is, but I like salt, so. Okay, so now mix. Oh, no, see, 1/4 cup salsa. 1/4 cup salsa. Okay, do I have a quart? All right, we're gonna put some salsa in here. I told you not to stray, but I know what I like. Okay, then we're gonna mix that together. And I think we might need one of those things. Should I use like this? A whiskey? A whiskey. Okay, we'll whisk that together. There we go. Try not to get it on your fingers, because if you don't have a good gag reflex like me, you might get sick. Okay, so I'm mixing and I'm mixing. All right, my oven is heating. My meat is over there. I'm really starting to sweat now. Okay, so then I have to get a 9-inch pan. 9-inch, so we might have to get the tape measure out. Let's see here. Okay, I think that's good. All right, so this might be 9 inches, but let's get, for the kitchen impaired, like I said,
no,
you'd probably want to do some measurements.
Mom, it usually says it at the bottom.
So
It usually says it down here, doesn't it? It'll say like
okay,
9 by.
Okay, so yeah, it says 8 by 11. Okay, this is an 8 by 11. She's got a 9-inch round one. See, when they don't give you other options. Oh, this has nothing. All right, this one has no markings. So we're gonna measure. And that was centimeters. Okay, this is 9.5 by 6. I'm gonna go with the bigger one. I'm gonna go with, just go with the bigger one. Bigger's always better. Bigger's always better. Okay, so you take this and then you get this handy dandy stuff. That spray stuff, and you spray it in here. Don't get too close because it really starts to make you cough. Okay, then I don't know what to do next. Wait, when do I put the meat in? They don't show how you put them, if the meat goes in the, all right, wait, okay. Stir prepared taco meat into the egg mixture. I can't put all that meat in here. I used the wrong size. Okay, but don't panic. For the kitchen impaired, you don't want to panic, but I don't think I should try to put all that in there. Why can't I put that in there? I think I'm going to try it. Look at me getting all adventurous. Okay. We're going to put this in here because I used the wrong size. Now, ow, fucker, that's hot. Sorry. See why this is not a children's activity? Okay, so we're going to put all that in there. And then stir it. Look, it's doing something here. It's coagulating. Is that what you call it? Or cheesing up, something like that. Okay, then we are going to. Then we're going to put this into that. Okay. All right, here we go. All right. Then, here it goes. Here it goes. All right, everybody. We got this. We got this. We got this. We are almost done. We have one more step to go. Okay. Okay, so you spread that in there all nice and even. And then you're gonna take some more cheese, because we love cheese, and you're gonna sprinkle it all over just like that. Okay? And then we're gonna put it right in the oven. You don't have to use oven mitts when you put it into the oven because the dish isn't hot yet. Okay? So, we're gonna take this over here and put this right in. Okay? And then always look to see what the time is. Double check your time. It says 35 to 45 minutes. Okay, for the kitchen impaired, this is key. You should always set your timer, no matter what the time is, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, every 10 minutes. Because the kitchen impaired has a tendency to get distracted. So it might be, you know, you get involved with another Pinterest recipe. It might be because you've just had 2 glasses of wine while you made the casserole. Could be a squirrel runs by. But you should always set it for every 10 minutes just to remind you that you have something in the oven. Okay? I really hope you enjoyed this cooking lesson today for the kitchen impaired. I think next time we'll try salad.